Hi everyone, I'm Ramin.
And I'm Shahir, and today we're diving into one of the most exciting innovations of our time: autonomous vehicles that are cutting edge systems powered by advanced AI and software embedded to reshape transportation as we know it. In this video, we'll uncover the AI and embedded systems that make autonomous vehicles possible. How do these cars think, learn, and drive better than humans? Stick around because we're breaking it all down in a way you won't want to miss.
Let's start with the basics. Autonomous vehicles or AVs are cars that can drive themselves using advanced technology. These cars don't rely on human drivers. Instead, they use embedded systems and AI to navigate, recognize objects, and make decisions almost instantly. Sounds futuristic, right? The foundations of these systems lies ability to sense the environment and act accordingly. They use an intricate combination of cameras, radar, LiDAR, and ultrasonic sensors to gather information about the surroundings. These components serve as the car's eyes and ears, collecting a wealth of data about objects, distances, and movement.
But collecting data isn't enough. The car also needs to process it. That's where the software comes in. Using advanced algorithms and artificial intelligence, the car interprets this data and predicts what's going to happen next. For example, if a car ahead suddenly slows down, the autonomous system identifies the slowdown, calculates a safe response, and acts accordingly all within milliseconds.
Exactly. What makes AVs even more impressive is their ability to adapt to unexpected situations. Think about it. Humans can get distracted, but autonomous vehicles are designed to stay alert. They never get tired, they don't text, and they don't get road rage. It's like having a driver with perfect focus all the time.
The ultimate goal of AVs is to create safer, more efficient transport. Imagine fewer accidents, reduced traffic congestion, and better access for people who cannot drive, like the elderly or disabled. It's a revolution in mobility. Now, let's dive into the core technologies powering autonomous vehicles: sensors, AI, and connectivity. Each of these play a significant role in enabling the car to navigate roads, avoid obstacles, and make intelligent decisions. Let's break it down now. Firstly, there's the perception layer. This is where sensors like LiDAR, cameras, radar, and ultrasonic detectors work together to create a comprehensive map of the car's surroundings. Imagine a car continuously scanning its environment, identifying objects, and measuring distance with extreme precision. It's like giving the car superhuman senses. LiDAR, for example, emits millions of laser pulses every second to generate a 3D map of the world. Cameras help the car recognize details like road signs, lane markings, and even facial expressions of pedestrians. Radar complements these by measuring the speed and position of moving objects. Even in poor visibility conditions, ultrasonic sensors are used for short range detection, such as parking assistance or identifying nearby obstacles.
But sensing is just the beginning. The next step is decision making. This is where AI and machine learning come into play. Think of it as the car's brain, processing all the raw data from the sensors and determining the best course of action. For example, if a child runs into the street, the system calculates the safest way to stop, whether to brake immediately or to swerve to avoid a collision. This happens in milliseconds, using neural networks trained on millions of real-world scenarios to make sure the safest response. The algorithms also are continuously learning and improving, while also analyzing new data to handle even more complex situations.
Finally, there's the control layer. This is where the car's embedded systems turn those decisions into physical actions, like steering, braking, or accelerating. Advanced software ensures these actions are smooth and precise, making the ride comfortable for passengers. These systems also account for the physical dynamics of the car, like weight distribution and speed, ensuring maximum efficiency and safety.
And let's not forget connectivity. Through vehicle to everything, also known as V2X communication, AVs connect with other cars, traffic signals, and even smart infrastructure. This allows them to anticipate traffic conditions, receive road hazard warnings, and optimize routes in real time. For instance, if a traffic jam occurs ahead, the car can reroute to save time and fuel, all without driver intervention. Connectivity also enhances cooperative driving. AVs can communicate with each other to coordinate lane changes, maintain safe distances, and even form efficient platoons on highways. By combining these layers, perception, decision making, and control, Autonomous vehicles create a seamless driving experience. The AI just doesn't react to the environment, but it also anticipates, adapts, and improves over time, making every journey smarter and safer.
Autonomous vehicles, or AVs, are not all the same. They're classified into 6 levels of autonomy, ranging from level 0 to level 5. Each level represents a significant milestone in the journey toward fully self driving cars. Let's explore what each of these levels means.
Level 0 is what we are most familiar with: no automation. These are the cars that we drive today, where the driver has complete control over every aspect of the vehicle. From steering to braking as well as acceleration, it's all on the human sitting behind the wheel. While modern cars may have features like warning systems, they do not actually assist in the driving process.
At level 1, we start to see basic driver assistance systems. Think of cruise control, for example. These systems can handle one task at a time, like maintaining a consistent speed or adjusting it to keep a safe distance from the car ahead. However, the driver is still fully responsible for steering and making all the critical decisions on the road.
Level 2. Let's take things a step further with partial automation. Cars at this level can manage multiple tasks simultaneously. For example, they can handle steering, acceleration, as well as braking at the same time. Features like lane centering combined with adaptive cruise control fall under this very category. However, and this is the key, the driver must remain engaged and ready to take over at any given point. The system is an assistant, not a replacement.
Now, level 3 introduces conditional automation, which is a big leap forward. At this stage, the car can take full control of driving under specific conditions, such as on highways with clear lane markings. This means the driver can let go of the wheel, relax, and even divert their attention to other things like reading a message or checking their phone. But there's a catch, like always. The driver must still be prepared to take controls if the system encounters a situation it cannot handle, like construction zones or sudden obstacles.
Level 4 is where high automation comes into play. These vehicles can operate entirely on their own in predefined scenarios, like specific urban areas or pre-mapped routes. For instance, a level 4 car could handle your daily commute through a city center without needing any human input. The driver's role here is minimal, almost like being a passenger in their own car. However, the car's autonomy is still limited to certain environments and conditions, so it's not universal.
And finally, level 5 is full automation. The ultimate goal of autonomous vehicles. At this level, cars are completely self sufficient. They don't require any human intervention, ever. Imagine a car without a steering wheel or even pedals, capable of driving you anywhere, whether it's a bustling city or a remote countryside. You could sit back, relax, work, or even sleep while the car takes care of everything. It's the dream of total freedom and convenience.
Each of these levels represent a step closer to the future where cars are powered entirely by advanced AI and embedded systems. It's fascinating to think how far we've come and how much further we can go into redefining mobility. Now let's talk about the potential challenges and future of autonomous vehicles. While AVs are revolutionary, they face significant challenges. One major issue is ensuring that AI systems are reliable and robust in unpredictable situations. How do we make sure that these cars can handle sudden changes like accidents or even extreme weather? So developers need to simulate countless real-world scenarios to train the AI. This involves feeding the system diverse data sets such as varying weather conditions, unexpected road obstacles, and rare edge cases to improve its decision-making capabilities.
Another challenge is data. AI systems need massive amounts of diverse and accurate data to perform well. But collecting this data isn't enough. It needs to be cleaned and labeled to ensure the AI learns the right patterns. This is both time consuming and resource intensive, making it a significant hurdle for developers.
Real-time processing is another obstacle. Embedded systems must analyze and act on vast amounts of data instantly, which require immense computational power. This has led to the development of specialized chips and processors like NVIDIA's autonomous driving platform to handle the load. However, achieving this level of efficiency is still a challenge.
Cybersecurity is also crucial. With AVs relying on cloud connectivity and V2X communication, they're vulnerable to hacking. Imagine a scenario where hackers gain control of a vehicle or manipulate its data. Ensuring robust encryption and secure protocols is essential to mitigate these risks and protect passenger safety.
Infrastructure is another consideration. Roads, traffic systems, and even parking lots need to be adapted for AVs. Smart traffic signals, dedicated lanes, and advanced signage will help AVs navigate safely and efficiently. This requires significant investment and planning by the governments and urban planners.
Despite these challenges, the future is bright. With advancements in AI, machine learning, and embedded systems, we're closer than ever to making autonomous vehicles a reality for everyone. As these technologies continue to evolve, we're likely to see a gradual integration of AVs into our daily lives, starting with specific use cases like ride sharing and logistics.
Ultimately, the potential benefits of AVs outweigh the challenges. Safer roads, reduced traffic congestion, and greater accessibility for all are just some of the advantages that this technology promises. It's a transformational shift that's already beginning to take shape. So, with that, that's a wrap on our journey through autonomous vehicles. We've explored how they work, the technology behind them, and even the challenges they face. It's clear that these cars have the potential to reshape the way we travel. Autonomous vehicles are more than just futuristic gadgets. They're about making our roads safer, our commutes easier, and our world even more connected. But of course, there's a long way to go.
We hope you found this video informative and thought provoking. It's fascinating to think about how technology is driving us towards a future where transportation will look completely different. Which now brings up the question of, would you trust a self driving car? Or do you think human drivers will always be necessary? Comment down below.
Thank you so much for watching. Stay curious and keep exploring the future with us.
And in case we don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.